Well, hey everybody, it's BearCozy, and today we're playing some more Eternal Evolution. Now, in this video, we're going to collect some loot, we're going to level some heroes, we're going to check out some more features that have opened up, and we're going to talk about why this game is amazing. First things first, let's go into the 7-day login and the 30-day login. Now, as you can see, we have our 7-day login. I waited to make a video to collect all of the stuff. All of the things. These are recruitment cards, which are like shards that are used to summon basic and novice recruitment heroes. So we're going to do that. We're also going to get Sorietta. Now, Sorietta is actually really good. I have a good friend of mine, Heartless Gamer, who is helping me out in this game. He's been playing it since launch, and he's really enjoying the game, and he's giving me some pointers. So we're going to collect and level Sorietta. And actually, there's a really cool feature I want to show you a little bit later on about leveling heroes, and that is called Inherit. Now, let's go ahead and grab all of the remaining logins. As you can see, I am day 7 on this account. I was asked to start on NA5, and that's where I started. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to collect this card again. Now, one of the cool features here, see this? It says collect again. This is an advanced recruitment card, which is material used to summon advanced heroes. So these are like shards, right? You can get advanced heroes, which is kind of cool. And then the top summoning cards are actually red. Those are used to summon the most powerful heroes. So this feature is collect again. If you spend any money on this game, you can buy the $1.99 pack. You can actually collect this again, which is really, really cool. I like that feature. You don't have to, because they give you a ton of stuff. So as you can see, there are lots of rewards, lots of things to do. And in first glance, it is very, very overwhelming. There is a lot going on. I have been farming some loot. As you can see, I got a giant pile of loot that it wants me to click on. So we're going to do that together as well. And as you can see, I got lots of resources. I got experience. This is your hero experience used to level up heroes. Gold is pretty self-explanatory. Red crystals are used to upgrade hero levels, which is kind of cool. And then we got some gear, and we have some gear leveling material. So that's kind of neat there. And as you can see right now, I am on chapter 5 or chapter 6, something like that. I haven't had too much progress in this account, but I have had on my other account. We'll get to that in a second. I did start on NA5 because that's where I was asked to start, to showcase, to check out the game, to see how I liked it, to do a first impressions video. And then I restarted a new account on NA67 to play with all of my friends. All right, jumping into NA67, which is my new account, I swapped to NA67 to play with some of my friends, and we are all really enjoying the game together. Now, I had a huge stack of loot here, which I already claimed, and I realized the camera was not recording. So we're going to jump into this, and if you are starting the game, the first thing you want to do is go to the Events tab, and make sure you go through your 7-day login. As you can see, I am working on day 7. I just collected Sorietta not too long ago. Sorietta is pretty good. And then I got a really nice elite weapon here, golden weapon. And then after you log in and do your 7-day login, you want to jump into the 30-day login as well. And as you can see, I am working my way through. Now, if you are on day 1, one major key takeaway here is on day 1, you get 30 shards of Serena. Now, Serena is a really good healer, and she will help you. She is amazing for a very long time. Now, you do need 60 shards, and you only get 30 on day 1. So you have two options here. You can either wait till day 11 till you get enough 60 shards to completely summon her, or if you don't mind spending a little bit of money, if you buy the $2 pack, you can actually collect again, and that's what this means right here. If you go recharge, and if you spend any amount of money on this game, even $2, you can actually collect again, and that is exactly what I did on day 1. So I was able to collect Serena twice, and I actually summoned her as a hero. Now, looking at Serena, my Serena is level 92. I just leveled her. She could probably use a few more levels, but she's actually a really good healer. Now, by the way, if you are wondering what these heroes do, click on this bottom symbol right down here. See the wings? Click on the wings. In this case, they are wings, and if you click on that, that will tell you exactly what the hero excels at. In my case, this is a support class with healing and buff abilities. If we look at anybody else, see the shield here. She is a tank class, a melee class with strong defense and capabilities. And then if we look at anybody else like Artis we start with, you can go ahead and click on the sword right down here, and it'll tell you that Artis is a Vanguard class which is a melee class with a mix of damage and defense. So he's doesn't excel at anything, but he's very good at both. And by the way, he looks amazing. And that goes for some of the other heroes like Omar. Now, Omar is really, really good. He's a really good energy-based range class with burst damage, and he does a ton of AoE damage. So you want to get him if possible. All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to pull some shards, open some cards. In this game, they are called cards. And here's what I want to do. On the bottom right-hand side, or on the bottom, I should say, smack dab in the middle, we have a bag. Now, if you click on your bag, this will present you with all the items as well as some shards. Right now, as you can see, I have limited recruitment cards, which are used to summon the absolute best heroes. And if you are trying to get the most out of your resources and maximize your gameplay and your gains, you want to save the limited recruitment card for week 3 because there's a really good event for this limited card. Everything else you can use. Now, if you click on shards right down here, you can see the shards that you have that are usable. And the only caveat I would say is here, you cannot summon from the backpack. That needs to be fixed. If you click go, this will take you to the store where you can purchase packs if you choose to. The way to summon some of these cards is by going to the main screen. And then what you want to do is click on the base on the left-hand side, which is right behind me. Click on the base right there, and that will take you to the recruitment center. Now, this is your base. As you progress through the game, you will start unlocking different buildings, and different buildings do different things. Some of them are fairly explanatory or self-explanatory, like the shop and like guild, and some of the other buildings, as you unlock, they will explain what they do. I know this can be overwhelming at first glance, but I will break it down for you. So to summon shards, you want to go to the recruitment center here, and you want to summon your basics. You want to start with your basic recruitments and then move on to advanced friendships and then finally limited. So let's go ahead and summon 10 shards. We'll see what we get there. Most of these greens and blues are not very high quality, so we are not looking for them. However, we can evolve them to a higher, much stronger hero if we choose to. There we go. We got Xander. Xander is one of my most favorite heroes. And by the way, if you are looking for a favorites list, let me return and let me show you where the favorites list is. This is one of the best features in the game, in my opinion. Now that we've popped some basics and we have advanced unlocked, one of the best features in the game is this wish list on the advanced tab on the right hand side. You can click on this wish list and you can set heroes that you really want. Right now, one of the best heroes in the game is going to be Taylor the Tiger. Taylor the Tiger is really good. He's fairly easy to get, and he is a hunter class, which means he does a ton of damage in the center or the back line. Now, what we want to do here is we want to click on Taylor, and we want to select him and put him in the wish list. This will give us a higher percentage chance to summon him, right? And the other thing that I've went ahead and done is I went ahead and done it with Sorietta as well. Sorietta is pretty good. He's a good damage dealer. And then, of course, Artis. Artis just is badass looking, and he will help you in lots of areas in this game. And you can go through and pick some of your most favorite looking heroes. Lyran I have, or Lyran, excuse me, Lyran I have. I got him from the Soul Mine dungeon for free, but considering I have Sorietta, I am not looking for any more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put her on the list as well. And then we're going to put this giant mech on the list as well. So Omar is really, really good. He's a mech robot, which is awesome. He's like a crab, mech crab, and he does a ton of damage. Going back out to the main menu, clicking back on the base and going to the recruitment center. This is where all our cards are. We still have more to summon. So let's go ahead and pop all of our shards. Let's see if we get any good heroes. Let's do a skip. These are the lowest rarity shards. Now, I do got a purple hero, which is kind of cool. It's a little critter bug. We'll see if he's any good. Looks like a poisoner. Let's go ahead and pop all of the rest of these. Hopefully, we will get some duplicates so I can make some evolutions, make our heroes stronger. This guy is pretty good. Karma is actually pretty good. He throws a fireball that bounces between a bunch of heroes. I think it bounces between all of the enemies and damages all of them. So we can use him to evolve some more copies to make him even stronger than he is now. Let's pop the rest of these and then we'll go into some more shards. Maybe we'll do some limited. Maybe we'll do some advanced. Let's go ahead and pop the rest of these. So far, these are all okay. Blues and greens are the lowest quality. We are looking for anything purple and higher. So, we got some pretty good heroes. We can skip all this. Let's go ahead and skip all this. Now, this guy is totally new. Let's take a look at him. Muka, Werewolf Warrior. That's kind of really neat. I don't know if he's good. We'll have to play around with him and take a look. And now, by the way, you can also use diamonds to do more summons. Rewards obtained. Now, I have automatically selected to dismiss common heroes, which are the lowest quality heroes, for extra rewards because it is not worth leveling them. It is not worth evolving them. So now when I pop really low quality heroes, I do get extra rewards, and the game will take you through the progress of that, and the game will actually show you how to do that. Popping one last daily free shard. Let's go ahead and move on to the advance. Now, as I mentioned, the advance has a wish list. We just went over that, and we can actually pop the rest of our advanced shards. I did not want to forget about the basics. Hopefully, we'll get some good shards here. Some of these heroes I know, some of these heroes I don't. And that is part of the experience. There we go. We do have Omar. Omar is amazing, as I've mentioned, and we can use this copy to evolve the regular Omar to make him even stronger. So extra copies of heroes are made. All right, we got another Omar. Extra copies of heroes are used to evolve that hero and make them stronger. That is my understanding of it. And that's something that is a really, really cool feature. Let's go ahead and summon the rest. This guy's pretty good. Clunk is all right. I don't think we're going to be using Clunk right now, but we can use him in Team 2 for later content. We got 17 more shards. Let's go ahead and pop this. All right, not too bad, not too bad. We did pretty good. We do get more automatically dismissed heroes. We got some more resources there, so that was pretty good. We're not going to buy this $8 million value pack. By the way, there are basic shards, there are advanced shards, there are friendship points as well if you have friends on your list. And then you also have limited shards as well. Limited shards we can pop. Right now I don't have 60, so I don't think we're going to be able to pop 60s. So right now I will save these until we can pop 60 shards, because as you can see, if we pop 60 shards, we do get this hero. Now, if you want to look at this hero, click on the eyeglass and it'll show you she is really, really good. She's triple S, which means she's a really high class hero. She is really, really good, really high rarity. She's really high rarity, which will make her like a legendary. Moving back out to the main menu, let's go over to evolutions. We got an extra copy of Artist, which we can use to evolve the regular Artist, make him a little bit stronger, and as you can see, his HP increases, attack increases, defense increases, and now he goes from purple to yellow. Let's go ahead and evolve him. He is now stronger than he was. Everything got increased, and as you can see, I can actually use some of the other heroes as well. Some of the heroes that are not so good, we can use to evolve him further. And you also have a reset option, so if you make a mistake at any point, you level a hero, you say, man, I made a mistake, I wasted all of those resources, and I do not like the hero, go to reset, click on the hero, you get everything back, which is absolutely amazing. Jumping back out to the main screen, as you can see, I am on Chapter 7, Stage 3. Let's jump into that. Now, right now, the monsters are getting a lot stronger than I am, but I am slowly pushing towards progression. Right now, in my lineup, I have Artis, I have Omar, I have Karma, I have Sorietta, and then I have Serena. And on the bottom right behind me, I also got a new support, which is right here. I got another commander, which is level 10. I went from a level 5 to a level 10, and my overall power increased. And as you can see, it does provide me some air support. Let's jump into this. Let's see how it goes. My healer is going to do all the things in the back and heal. And Serena is actually amazing. By the way, one of my favorite features in this game is actually this meter right here. And that is clickable on the left-hand side in the top. Now, this meter is a breakdown of the damage done of your overall team, damage taken right in the center, and of course, healing done. Now, one of the things that makes this amazing is so you can see who is doing really good damage and who is slacking and who is taking a lot of damage. Let's jump into story mode 7.4. Now, if you are familiar with World of Warcraft, if you've played World of Warcraft at all, this is one of my favorite features. I am used to watching this meter from tanking a lot of dungeons and watching who is doing how much damage, who is doing what healing, and who is actually slacking and sleeping on the job. So this is actually a really good thing. This is a really good way to see who is doing good damage and who is not. And as we continue to play through the game, you can see that Artis right there. Artis is our main tank slash damage dealer, and he does really good damage. So he's actually pulling double duty for us. Not only is he our frontline tank, he's absorbing all of the damage, as you can see there, but he's also dishing out pretty good damage. So he's a hybrid. He's not extremely tanky, but he does really good damage. And you could start to see me struggling here. Hopefully we'll get through this. I am pushing chapter 7, and I have not really played very much. Most of my resources have been done on auto. Now, let's go ahead and back out of this. And at this point, what we can do is actually we can go through our battle orders, and you see, by the way, this game gives you lots of cues, and we have lots of red dots, and those mean, hey, check this out. So starting with Fatty's Treasure, you can buy some of these things. You do have a value that you can buy with diamonds, and that is up to you to determine whether you want to buy this or not. Now right now, this is a massive amount of soul rublites, which are used to upgrade heroes' skills, and this is something that I want to buy. Whether it's a great value or not, I don't know, but we use diamonds. We don't have to use any money, and those are very, very precious to upgrade hero skills. Next thing we want to do is go to the Grand Ceremony and claim our points. As we summon some heroes, we get points on the bottom, and as you can see, it ends in 1 day, and we actually got some more recruitment cards. We also got some limited cards as well, which we are going to save for week 3 because there's a really good event that doubles all of your efforts. As you can see, this event ends in 1 day, and when you start playing, you unlock this event, and the more points you get, the more rewards you get, which is increased on the bottom all the way up to a triple S hero. And if you can, you want to strive for the triple S hero, and that is my goal. And you can obtain points through all of these tasks, all of these dungeons, and of course popping shards. The next thing we want to do is go to the Rise of Heroes. Rise of Heroes just unlocked for me. It is very, very difficult, and that is something that I'm gonna strive towards working on. Now, the way that this works is this is a very, very hard and normal campaign, and by normal I mean it's still very, very difficult, and you do have to have 2 teams, so you have to have enough heroes for 2 teams. We'll get to that a little bit later. So I don't want to make this video too long. To recap, you are starting from here, from your main screen, and what you want to do is you want to level your heroes and run the story challenges, which are on the bottom right hand side. Once you complete chapter 3, you unlock your dailies, which you can start doing dailies. All of your dailies will be under missions. Click missions and you can start completing dailies, and as you can see, as you complete the challenges, you do start to get resources right up top, and these are every single day. And this game actually gives you so many free-to-play resources, so this is a really good game if you are free-to-play or low spend, and it might even make you want to spend a little bit of money just to support the further development of the game. Now, once you've done all your dailies and gone through and claimed all of your achievement goodies, you can back out, go to the main menu, and as you can see, this just keeps coming. I have so many things to claim constantly. So once you go through all that, you go back out to your main menu and complete story mode. Now, once you get stuck on story mode, you are going to be bouncing between your base and the perimeter. Once you're stuck on the story mode, you want to stay in your perimeter, and there are lots of things to do here with lots of rewards, as you could see there. And this will unlock some more goodies, including one more hero for you that you can use to help you heal from the back line, and that's going to be in the soul mine. So to keep this video from getting any longer, I want to cut it here. This is video number 2 for Eternal Evolutions. As you can tell, I am really enjoying the game. That is going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos on Eternal Evolution, and for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.